So we're back. It's been a few days and we're back because today we're going to be writing all of the Premier League kits for the 25-26 season. Just as an added thing as well, next video, which will probably be out tomorrow, I'll try and get it done tomorrow, maybe the day after. So quickly, put in the comments if you want me to rate some kits, then put them in the comments. I'm going to go around Europe, main clubs in Europe, some clubs that I like I'll have a look at as well, most clubs in La Liga, things like that. And if there are kits that you specifically want me to look at, then leave them in the comments of this video. Alright, let's get on with it. So I'm going to be blind reacting to these and rating them out of 10. So I'm going to go in alphabetical order, so let's just get started with Arsenal. Well, I have seen a few of these. So I'm just going to look on my phone here. So, their home kit. I don't mind it. I don't mind their home kit. I think it's probably better than their I didn't like their last kit. I didn't like their kit from last season. It's a bit basic. I like the design a little bit. Because it's Arsenal, I'm going to put them down a few. So I'm just going to say 6 out of 10. Their away kit. Now, this does look quite nice. This away kit. I like the blue. Let's see if there's any inspiration. It's inspiration from their 95-96 kit. Okay. Interesting. I like the kit. Obviously, again, since it's Arsenal, I'm going to block it down, put it out 7 out of 10. That's a pretty decent kit. That's pretty decent. Now, their away kit, and I'm just going to give this a 0. It's a nice kit, but it's white. I find it bizarre. Like, okay, you play in red and white, sure, but to have a full white kit, you know, Tottenham fans, I think this is a bit over-exaggerated, but Tottenham fans are frustrated that we even have red as our sponsor, and these men are just coming out in white kits. 0 out of 10. So now we're going to move on to Aston Villa. Now, let's have a look at this one. Their home kit. Ooh, I do quite like that home kit. Tribute to the Halter end of Villa Park. Burgundy blue. It looks nice. I like the dots. The dots at the top look nice. I like the little design on the cuffs. The line down here is also nice. The Adidas stripes always look good. That is a nice kit. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I really quite like that. Their away kit now. It's a bit plain. What's the information? The inspiration. There's none. There's no inspiration. 4 out of 10. That's really bland. Because it's got something on the shoulders, but still, it's just really bland. Nothing to say about that. 3 out of 10 actually. It's not good. The third kit is definitely better. I do quite like this. It pays tribute to stained glass. I guess they made a lot of stained glass in Villa's Birmingham. I do like it. I'm gonna definitely rate this high. I'm gonna give this 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. I think that's about right. Now on to Bournemouth, who I suppose are technically first, alphabetically, but not really. I like that. I like that home kit. I am a fan of that. There's no inspiration, but I do just quite like the look in general. I like the stripes. Obviously, I'm gonna have to bog it down for the sponsor. Well, if it said anything else, but it says fucking BJ. It says BJ88. Are you kidding me? Because the gold text is nice, and I don't mind the logo, but it says BJ. Are you kidding me? I would, without the sponsor, if the sponsor said anything else, if it wasn't a random betting sponsor, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10, but I'm going to have to bring it down to 7 because of that sponsor. Moving on to the blue kit. I've seen people that don't like this kit, but honestly, I quite like it. I like blue and black kits. I think it's a great color combination. I like the altered club badge. I think it looks quite nice. It brings back blue and black stripes, which I guess they used in past, but I quite like it. Again, BJ88's on it. I do think I prefer it to the other one, but I think I would have also given it an 8 out of 10. So I'm gonna also give this a 7 out of 10. The club's first pink kit in a decade. Maybe they should have kept it that way. Nothing against pink kits, but there is nothing else to it. It is so bland. And then you've just got BJ88 on it. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, that is awful. 2 out of 10. That is a really bad kit. It's so bland. And it's a good thing it's their third kit and they're barely ever going to play in it, because that is a bad kit. Now, Brentford. I quite like this Brentford kit. I'm not a fan of the sponsor, another random betting company. I believe this is the last season they're allowed to operate. It looks nice. It looks nice. I like the colours. I think it looks good. I like the pinstripes on the side. I'm just going to give it a solid... I'd give it a 7, but the sponsor's bad. So I'm going to give it a 6. 6 out of 10. Now, this away kit looks... Oh, this looks nice. This is a nice kit. I think the sponsor looks good on this one. I like the star. I think it looks good, nice in this colour. And it's got a B-wing pattern on it as well. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this kit. This is a really nice kit. It's got a nice polo collar. Yeah, that's a nice kit. I like the alteration of the club badge as well. Just a B. I think that looks really nice. I think the colours look really nice. I think it looks good with the sponsor as well. So I'm gonna give this an 8. Bordering on a 9, but I'm gonna give it an 8. Finally, their third kit. And I can see people disliking this, but I think it's alright. Okay, it has a historical significance. It has 1889 on the back to honour the year it was founded. Pretty basic. I think it's okay. I like the colours. I like how the club badge is centered, and then so is the actual kit maker, which for some reason they aren't doing on all of them, where they have the badge central. If you can have the badge central, put the kit supplier central as well. That asymmetry is fucking infuriating. But yeah, I think it's an okay kit. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Now we're moving on to Brighton. Let's have a look. It's pretty basic Brighton kit, but I don't mind Brighton kits. I like the colours. I like the white and blue. I think the white and blue look nice. So I'm not all that bothered. It's got a new accent colour called Hyper Turk. Okay, I think this like fucking yeah. I think it's the fact that like Hyper Turk makes me like it a little less. I'm just giving it 6 out of 10. It's all right. That is awful. They've made the club badge black as well for some reason. I don't think that works with that colour. I don't like that colour. At least they have the both central, which I'll give them points for. 4 out of 10. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay, on to their third kit. And now this is giving Spurs, I think, 16-17 third kit, which I quite liked. And I do quite like it here as well. So I'm going to go ahead. I definitely like it a lot more than the last one. I'm going to give it... I think I like it more than the home kit, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I give that a 7 out of 10. I think that's a solid kit. Now we're moving on to Burnley. And... God, that sponsor. Oh my god. That sponsor is... It's something. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't mind the pattern though. It looks like it's typography. Yeah, it's typography lines of Pendle Hill, which I think is cool. So I'm going to bump it up for that. I'm just going to give it... I think I'm just going to give it a 6 out of 10. Okay, moving on to their away kit. I think this definitely goes better with the sponsor, but that sponsor's still bad. Sound waves of... Oh, that's cool. It incorporates sound waves of chants and singing from Burnley supporters at Turf Moor into a graphic design. Okay, that is cool. I really like that. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. I think that's a really cool idea. And it does seem like Burnley don't have a third kit. Oh no, there's one. I don't mind it. I like the gold, but I don't think they deserve gold. 5 out of 10. I don't really have anything big about it, to be quite honest. Moving on to Chelsea. It's incorporating a grunge graphic inspired by London's architecture. Is it? Oh yeah. No sponsor, and I think that looks clean on it. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's alright. Okay, this away kit. Oh my god. It's a tribute to the 1974 kit and Hungarian team? The Magnificent Magyars. I don't know what that is. I'm sure that's something... Okay, that's interesting, but I think it looks fucking awful. Okay. I'll bump it up for having some, like, decent design aspects. I just don't like it. It's just really plain for me. I'm just gonna give that a 5. Third kit, it's leaked. They've got their classic badge. I think it's really plain, and it's also got the fucking logo here and the kit supplier there. I'm gonna get, because I think this is really similar to the Tottenham third kit later, which I'm gonna rate highly. But I feel like that one's less plain than this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what to say. I think I prefer... I just don't like the colours. I don't think the colours look good. I know I said the thing about black and blue earlier, but I feel like I like it when there's more blue. I'm going to give it... I can't rate it lower than the other. Okay, I'm changing the other one to a 4 out of 10. This is a 5 out of 10. Okay, Crystal Palace. Now... I think I've seen this one in person because I saw it when they played at the Community Shield, and I definitely think it looks better in person. I don't mind it. I'm just gonna slide it a 6 out of 10. This away kit, Korean style collar. Don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like I should like it. It's not plain. It's not completely plain, but I'm not feeling it. 4 out of 10. Third kit now. Oh, they don't have a third kit. Well, moving on, I suppose. Okay, Everton. I'm sure this has something. Inspired by the River Mersey. It's just fucking waves. I don't like it. I don't like it. 4 out of 10. Plus it has steak, which is disgusting company. Oh my god, I didn't think it'd get worse. Wax yellow colour. I like the detailing on the cuffs. That's not enough to save this kit, dude. 2 out of 10. That is bad. That is the worst kit so far. Third kit, I like the zigzags. I think this is definitely their best kit. I'm gonna give that a 7. I quite like that. I'm not seeing the full kit, but I think it looks quite cool. I like the simplistic badge as well. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Fulham. So this, they've gone back to that old design with the bottle from last season. I don't like it. I don't like it. Plain, just got. Yeah. Inspired by the Craven Cottage balcony work? Ironwork? Is it? Bit of a ship sponsor as well. 4 out of 10. Don't like it. Away kit. Is this leaked? I feel like this is leaked. No, this is confirmed. They've got an older logo on there. It's interesting. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'll give them points for the logo, but this is a bad kit. 3 out of 10. This is worse than the other one. That's an awful colour. Now this third kit. Now this is nice. I like the gold with the black accents. This is nice. Yeah. This is nice. Yeah. It's a nice kit. I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. I quite like that. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Leeds. Over the halfway point. That is the plainest shot of it. I'm just going to group the home and away kit together because those are the exact same kits. I suppose the colours on the away kit's slightly better. 4 out of 10. And the other one's awful. So I'm just going to give it a 2. Those are awful kits to finish bottom in. Third kit is quite different. I quite like it. Symbolising swelling scars with "We Are Leeds" inscribed on them. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, the third kit, that makes me like the third kit even more. I'll give that a 7. That's a nice. Okay, Liverpool. Now, Liverpool's kit I've seen is really nice. It's just It's bringing it back to the classic. It looks even better in person. Yeah, back to Adidas. It's just nice, clean kit. I know I've said that one's a plainer in the past, but the front one's just plain white. It's just, there's a difference between it being plain white and it having and red. So I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. I quite like it. Away kit. Oof. Strawberry red. Similar to 0607. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't like the badge. 4 out of 10. Just I'm not a fan. Third kit. No, that's bad. No, that's just plain. Don't like the colour. Don't like the badge. Well, the badge is... No. I'm gonna give that a 3. That's even worse than the other one, I think. Oof, actually, no. I think I'm gonna put them both at 3s, actually. I'm gonna bring down the other one. They're both 3 out of 10s. City. I think I've seen their kit. Yeah, they've got a sash. I'm torn. I think I like it, and I also think I don't like it. I don't like how it cuts off here, because some Ryo kits do that too, and I don't like that. And it's just 5 out of 10. I can't decide, so I'm just gonna put it at a 5 out of 10. Well, I like the silver. I didn't like it at first, but no. That's a nice. I like it. It's glossy. It's metallic. No, I like that. Oh, I really like that. Actually, I've really changed, and I think this is gonna look really nice in person. This is my favourite kit so far. 9 out of 10. Yeah, I really like that. 0. I've seen it. We've all seen it. It looks like a fucking Sprite can. It's awful. 0. 0 out of 10. That's awful. That is an awful kit. United. I don't mind this kit. I think it's simplistic. I like touches of the black and the white. I think it makes it not just basic. The collar, the shoulders seem to have some design. Old Trafford inspired. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna give that an 8. That's a really nice kit. Yeah, 8. Okay, this away kit. Nah. Don't like the badge. I feel like these kind of simplistic badges work sometimes. I don't think it works here. I think when it works, it really works. And when it doesn't, it really doesn't. And I think this is one of the occasions where it really doesn't. I really like the Snapdragon sponsorship. I think it looks really nice. 5. 5 out of 10. Okay, this third kit is pretty clean. I like the black, the yellow, all that. It looks nice. I like the old Adidas logo. The badge looks nice as well. The colours are all nice. I want to see if there's any inspiration. No, the Cantona kit. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna give that a 7. That's quite nice. Newcastle. I like that. I like it. It's got blue accents, which I really... Yeah. I think the blue accents make it really nice. It's not the same. I have to say, I like the seller sponsorship. I've seen people say that they really don't like it, but I think I like it. Yeah. I'm gonna give this a 7 as well. And there's a Saudi Arabia kit. Bland, don't like it. Corporate, 3. Oof. I don't like the colours on this third kit either. I don't like that. 3 out of 10 as well. The orange does not look good. They've made the old Adidas logo look awful. The seller looks bad here. I think the seller looks good with the black and white, not any other colour. Forest. Let's have a look. I hope they do badly this season, but I like the sponsor. I like the pinstripes are really nice. That is the best kit I've seen so far. 9.5 out of 10. I don't want to give anything a 10 out of 10 because it just needs to be the best kit I've ever seen. That's a really, really nice kit. Oh, that's such a nice kit. Then their away kit is just really basic. Just plain white. 3 out of 10. Oh, they don't have a third kit. Okay. On to Sunderland. Oh, I don't like the bolding around the badge. Don't like the sponsor either. No, I'm gonna give that a 4. I'm not particularly a fan of that. This away kit, I feel like it's gonna look nicer in person, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't like the badge either. 5. Okay, this third kit looks nice. I like blacked out kits. Those look really nice, I have to say. I like the glossiness of the badge and the sponsor. I think the sponsor looks nice here. The Hummel as well, the tiger or lion coming forward. Not quite sure. I think it's a lion coming forward. I think that looks really nice. So I really like this kit. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. That's a really good kit. Tottenham. I think this kit looks much better in person and on a player, but at the same time, I don't think it's excellent. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. This away kit is. I think it's my favorite of the season. It has to be my favorite of the season. I don't know why Footy Headline still says this is a leak, considering we played in it and we're selling it. But that it's such. Is it better than the Forest one? I think I'm going to put them at the same. I think I'm going to put 9.5. They're both really nice. This third kit I spoke about earlier, I really like the yellow. I really like the yellow and the dark blue. I think it looks nice. I really like the old logo as well. Call me biased as shit. Maybe I am. I think it looks nice. I think it looks really nice. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I prefer it to the home kit. Yeah. Moving on. West Ham. Oh. Like, there is basically no blue on that. I don't really like it. It's just a little undertone. It's basically all this uniform. That's a 3 out of 10. Maybe it looks better in person, but I'm seeing this on a model and it doesn't look good. This is even worse. I've only just noticed the sponsor as well, and it really stands out on this one, and it's really bad. This away kit is awful. It's just plain white. Nothing else to it. 1 out of 10. That is one of the worst kits this season. Okay, now this third kit looks quite nice. I do quite like this third kit. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. I like the gold. I like the minimal, just like the hammers. That's cool. I like the collar. That looks really nice. This is 8. Yeah, 8 out of 10 sounds about good. This is their best kit by far. The other ones are awful, and then their third kit is really sleek, really nice. I think this would, if it had a better sponsor, this could probably be one of my favourites, but that sponsor just stands out. Finally, Wolves. And it seems like we're going out with really bad kits. I don't like that. I think that design makes it worse. I think I would have rathered it plain. I think that's a really ugly design. I hate that sponsor. Okay, it's inspired by the Wallendy pleasure grounds. Okay, sure, it looks bad. It looks like a grandma's fucking wallpaper. Don't like it. 4 out of 10. Okay, away kit. I could throw up. That's even worse. Ugh. That's awful. I don't like that blue. Don't like the sponsor. I don't like how high up the sponsor is either. 2 out of 10. You think they would have learned? It's the same thing, isn't it? You think they would have learned? Looks like my grand's fucking wallpaper. 2 out of 10. Fucking hell, that's bad. Wolves are gonna be. I predicted them to go down, didn't I? Yeah, they're going to go down in some generationally awful kits. Well then, that has been me ranking all of the Premier League kits from this season. Let me know what you think of some of these kits, if you disagree with me on some of them, and make sure to leave any suggestions you have down below. They could be kits you think are awful, kits you think they're mid, but they're your team, or kits you think are really good. Anyone, you can submit as many as you want, and I will get to as many as I can. Alright? And I'll look at all of them. Let's just say all of them, because I don't think there'll be too many. I'll look at all of them, and I'll also look at some La Liga, the main teams around Europe, definitely Rayo's kits, for example. And yeah, I'll see you then. Probably not tomorrow actually, because it's gonna take me a while to edit this video. Probably day after, and then we'll get into Tottenham versus Burnley eventually. Unless we lose, and I'm probably just gonna go cry in a corner. Anyway. I have been Ollie Mudkip. Make sure to check out my Discord, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all down in the bottom in the description. Check out all of those. Make sure to leave a sub if you're new. If you're not new, just leave a like so that other people can find this. As I said, I've been Ollie Mudkip, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.